Alright, what's going on, everybody? So let's talk about the upcoming changes that are coming when the Taken King drops, which I think it's too long to wait for anything to be changed in this game. Because at this moment, this blink shotgun, or just shotgun snipes, and then we got the last word, Thorn, fiasco. And a lot of people probably, well, whoever watches will say, well, you used the last word. Well, yeah, I've used the last word a lot. Pretty much ever since I got it, I used it. It's one of my favorite weapons just because of how it is and the description of it and the whole gameplay with it. It's a fun weapon to use. It's not fun that it's unbalanced and the whole 111 procs damage shouldn't happen when you ADS and all of that. But the weapon itself, it's just fun to use. It's just fun around, you know, and kill people like an old western. I feel like if they, like they said they were gonna change the whole 111 thing. So, in the end of the day, we're gonna have hopefully no more procs of that, which I feel like would make the weapon a little bit more balanced. I feel like the range should be true to the stats because it has, I believe, the lowest range out of any hand cannon. But you can still, anyways, the whole point is that hopefully when year 2 hits and Taken King comes out, we will get weapons that are legitimately better, hopefully, that will balance out some of this, along with the changes that they're introducing itself with the range nerf, with the base damage nerf. And thank God for auto rifles coming back, because that is music to everybody's ears who plays Crucible and enjoys Crucible. And that doesn't mean that it's gonna go back to when we used to use Suros in the 43 damage per headshot back in the day, but it'll be more viable to where hopefully it's usable again. Oh, I suck in that one. But I hope it's not as broken, so to speak, as it was before. Because before, people complained that the Suros and the Monte Carlos of the world were too good and it was very hard to use. But I feel like back there it was balanced. Because even back then, you use Thorn, you can win against the Thorn if you have Suros or Monte Carlo or even Shingen E. It was fun. The gunfights were actually fun. Oh, look at the Snowball Bomb fail. Yeah, I'm trying to get better at Warlock. Anyway, the whole point is just the Crucible state that it is right now.
Heavy ammo available.
Yes, I feel like it's more new player friendly, but at the same time, I feel like the new players that get in, yes, they can kill people faster. Maybe, because they have Thorn or Last Word, but at the same time, more experienced people that know how to use weapons, or the people that just go sweaty as a team and destroy these new players with the Thorns and the Blink Shotguns and the Sun Singers, maybe is driving people away from this game. But I personally love the game, and not necessarily the state that it's in now, but the game itself, as we have a supers and heavy weapons and all that. It's a different concept than Call of Duty. I'm glad that they're removing, well, not removing, but changing Final Round to where it's now going to be headshots only, which to me it doesn't make sense, because it's a headshot kills anyway. But maybe for like supers it would make sense. Anyways, we'll find out in September exactly how all these changes are gonna whether help the game or if it's still gonna be just like it is. Because honestly, I didn't understand the whole change in the Thorn we'll just have to see, and hopefully they do enough playtests between now and September to change things. Because at this point, the only thing that you can play, if you're still of the game, for the most part, is Crucible. Because everything else, in in the PvE standpoint, you can finish most of it in one day if you're really a dedicated player. Especially now. Maybe, during a time where people actually, like, college students have school, yes, you won't necessarily be able to do everything in one day. But during the summertime like this, I'm surprised that they don't have they don't have a event like we had when it was Queen's Wrath, but something like it to give players something to do. Because Prison of Elders, fun, yes, but it's a miss in terms of why would you want to play it. The weapons that you get are garbage. For the most part, they're garbage. I can't even tell you a good weapon. Well, maybe it's because I haven't actually played enough, since it's not rewarding. Trials of Osiris is great, but after a while, you just don't want to really play it, especially if you've gotten all the rewards. But some people, yeah, they're like, okay, I'm gonna play it just because there isn't really much to do, and it's trial, so it's like a competitive mode. But for most people that have 3 characters and played for the first, month and a half, every week, pretty much got all of the gear possible and all of the weapons possible. Yes, at this point you can play for gear because you can get different variations, but the weapons don't change. Maybe they should. Look at this guy, he was lagging the entire game. Maybe they should, but maybe they're saving that for when Taken King comes out, if Trials of Osiris still exists when Taken King comes out, which we won't know until more information is released. But hopefully the game gets better overall. And the game is fun to play if you've played it for a long time, but at the same time it has its moments that you're like, oh my god, what the hell is going on? I'm tired of all this BS and dying to all this crap. Well, anyways, thanks for watching, and if anybody wants to add me, the gamer tag is RussianKiller5. I try to get on as much as I can, but between work, it's hard. But usually I do end up playing a lot. So if you want a game, I'll see you back in Destiny, and hopefully play with some of you guys. Thanks for watching.